So you're not a classical music person, then?
Hated every minute.
Yeah, I could tell. Especially during that oboe solo.
There was something in my eye.
I don't want to go in yet. I just want to be a man who's been to a concert with a girl in a red dress.
That was a clip from Me Before You, one of the
teary.
newest movies to hit theaters.
So is it an effective romantic tearjerker, or should you go grab that Terms of Endearment VHS tape, Charlotte, that we know you might have potentially worn out? Good morning,
And the
Will
sheet music
Loper,
as well.
resident movie critic, here to tell us all about it.
Good morning, Wayne. So, you know, if you're looking for romance or drama, you're going to find plenty to enjoy here, but you're going to want to plan on packing the Kleenex box too. So, Me Before You tells the story of Will Traynor, played by Sam Claflin, a quadriplegic man who gets a new caretaker in the form of a bubbly Lou Clark, played by Emilia Clarke, better known for her role as Daenerys Targaryen, Queen of Dragons on Game of Thrones. This is apparently how she spends her off time when she's not flying around on a dragon. So Will, he's almost impossible to deal with. He rejects Lou's cheery optimism at every turn. But slowly and surely, she starts to wear him down and they begin to fall in love. So with the exception of the ending, you can predict a lot of this movie right at the beginning. For instance, when we meet Lou's boyfriend and he's a complete doofus, it's pretty obvious who she's going to choose to be with later in the movie. Still, the movie's characters do engage you. It's easy to become invested in their journeys and relationships. The movie does deal with some sensitive topics about disabled people and assisted suicide, but I think it does a good job of keeping it to the character and not making sort of blanket statements on disabled people as a whole. This is the experience of sort of one fictional character and his personal journey and decisions.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So there's been some controversy.
Yes,
with
yeah,
all of this.
there was a little bit of controversy, but I do think that it is sort of, if you just keep it to the movie, it's not really sort of making a statement that this is how disabled people should live. So.
Okay, and what did you give this?
I give this one 3 Game of Thrones actors out of 5 because there are 3 in the movie. It's kind of a reunion of Game of Thrones actors in this film. So
Quite different setting.
a very different setting. Yes, quite.
All right, so next up, the music mockumentary Popstar, Never Stop Stopping.
Never Stop, Never Stopping. Yeah, I
okay.
mean, this title is absolutely ridiculous, and that should give you an idea of what the experience of this movie is going to be like. So we have Andy Samberg and his band, The Lonely Island. It's being called the Spinal Tap for the updated generation, and though it doesn't surpass that film, it is still extremely funny. So, Andy Samberg, he's a pop music star, lets his ego grow to ridiculous proportions. When his latest album bombs, he starts trying out all kinds of stunts to get back on top, including playing his new single, I'm So Humble, in toasters and refrigerators across the country. So the jokes, they're consistently funny. The cameos are hilarious in this movie, including musician Seal fighting off wolves. And the songs, they're actually quite catchy on their own. So if you need a laugh after seeing Me Before You, go watch Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Anytime you can compare something like this with Spinal Tap, though, I mean, like,
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So what'd you give this?
I give this one 4.1 Seals out of 5.
Okay, next week.
Next week, so I'm off making my own movie next weekend, but next week, we're gonna
Yes.
review Finding Dory. Very excited, so.
I might have to go with you to see that one.
Okay,
Might
come along.
I think we all will.
Yeah,
We'll all bring our
experience.
kids with us.
It'll be a big field trip.
Thanks, Will.
Wonderful.
We'll make the kids sit in the back.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.
A final.